Happy wintertime! I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Lizzie.
Today we want to make a traditional German gingerbread house, complete with windows made out of sweets, lights and even a music box.
Watch step by step how it comes together and see at the end if the witch really manages to lure the children into her house.
If you want to make your own fairy tale gingerbread house, you can download the instructions with templates and cutout figures.
Should we start?
Yes, absolutely! First of all, we need a pot and some heat. In here we melt together 180 grams of honey, 130 grams of butter and 130 grams of brown sugar. We keep stirring until all the sugar has dissolved. This mixture needs to cool down now a bit, and while it's sitting here we can mix the other ingredients together. We need 480 grams of flour, half a tablespoon of cocoa, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of gingerbread spice mix. If you can't get hold of a ready-made gingerbread spice mix, here you can see what we used instead. And some lemon peel. And we need a small egg. But where are the eggs? Lizzie, can you throw us an egg, please?
Oh.
Yay! Oh, this is nice. Lovely. We definitely don't need this one. The egg goes in here. Good, that's done. And the sugary mixture has cooled down a bit now. Now we can mix it all together. Once it all starts sticking together, it's time for kneading. Good, the dough is done. Before we can do anything with it, it needs to rest for a while. In a cool place, but not in the fridge. And for at least 2 hours, best overnight. This batch of dough has already done so overnight and we can roll it out. For this we need a little bit of flour on the work surface and on the rolling pin to make sure the dough doesn't stick to anything. You can roll it out bit by bit or all at once. 3 mm is a good thickness. I quite like to check in between that the dough really doesn't stick by lifting it up a little bit. Here are the templates that we use for cutting out the parts of the house. In the file that you can download are templates for 3 different houses. And again, before I cut a piece out, I like to check that it doesn't stick to the surface, because if it does, the pieces will get all wonky. Houses with empty windows do look quite nice as well, but today we want to make windows out of sweets. For this I smash a yellow hard-boiled sweet, and place the pieces in these molds made out of baking foil. This all goes in the oven now for about 20 minutes at 180 degrees. Small parts need to come out earlier. All the baked parts have to cool down now. Time for a break. This is where it becomes exciting. We've got all our building material and can assemble the house. For this we need glue. The glue for the house is made out of 250 grams of icing sugar and 1 egg white. The icing should be quite thick, otherwise it won't stick anything. As icing bag, I use a little plastic bag and cut a corner off. First I glue the windows to the back of the house front. And then we assemble the house with a lot of icing. We support the parts to make sure they don't constantly fall over. The top edge of both roof parts are cut to an angle. It looks better, but it also sticks better together. As base for the house, we use a chopping board wrapped in baking paper. Before gluing everything on, it's worth to think about where the parts should go. They hold better if they lean against each other. Good, everything is assembled and is holding really well. It's time to add some decoration to make a real Knusperhäuschen out of it. This house gets some light because it looks very nice on our windowsill. I use little fairy lights for it. For houses with open windows, I wrap a little bit of transparent paper around the lights. That makes the color a bit warmer and it looks a little bit like a fireplace. Now for the final touches, a little bit of cotton wool for the chimney, a bit of snow, because it was bitter cold in the fairy tale and it just looks nice. And last but not least, the witch, Hansel, Gretel and a cat. And hooray! Finished is the little house. And here are the finished gingerbread houses. We had a lot of fun today, and this one is the house that the children made. I think it's beautiful as well.
These are our gingerbread houses. Now it is your turn. We wish you lots of fun.
If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, share it or subscribe for more. And don't forget you can download recipe and templates. We'd love to get your feedback. And now let's see what is happening at the house.